Hey everyone, I hope you guys are having a good Friday. This week our series is on reasons for us to have hope. And the last lesson in this series is that our hope is revolutionary. Now, all of us are familiar with the idea of a revolution. From history class, we all remember periods of time such as the American Revolution or the French Revolution. The idea of a revolution is something that results in a drastic or complete change. In some ways, you could say that we're living in a revolution right now with everything that COVID-19 has forced us to do in terms of social distancing and taking all these other extreme precautions, such as having to wear masks. And although I wish I could say that this is the last revolution that we're going to experience in our time on Earth, unfortunately, we're probably going to experience more revolutions, perhaps ones that are just as worse as what we're experiencing right now. But we can take comfort in the fact that we have hope in a revolutionary change that's going to be unlike anything that we've ever seen in this world. Follow with me here in Matthew chapter 19, verse 26. Jesus is talking to his disciples, and it says, "But Jesus looked at them and said to them, 'With men, this is impossible, but with God, all things are possible.'" And the idea here being is that we serve a God and love and obey a God who is able to take the things that seem impossible and make them possible. We see it all throughout the Bible through the various miracles that take place in the Old Testament and the ones that Jesus performs in the New Testament. Those are just glimpses of what's in store for us, the eternal future, the heaven that's waiting in store for us, the new heaven, the new Jerusalem that's talked about in the book of Revelation. Think about the revolution that's going to take place in the impossible things, how God's going to be able to replace all the hate and evil in this world and replace it with love and kindness. Take all of the selfishness and sort of narcissistic and egotistical minds that a lot of us have, and replace that with love, kindness, and sort of selflessness. A revolution that's going to result in, as it talks about in the book of Philippians, where one day every knee is going to bow and every tongue is going to confess that Jesus Christ is Lord. And then the last thing, it's a revolution that's going to take all of the sickness, all of the pain, all of the suffering, all of the hate and crime in this world, and one day replace that in this new heaven where we're going to be face to face and spend all of eternity with Jesus. And replace all of that and with a world where there's going to be no more pain, no more tears, and no more suffering, because we're going to be with Jesus. And although we see glimpses of that right now in our day-to-day lives, both in reading our Bible and both in miracles that God is still performing here and now, here today, we need to take comfort in the fact that this revolutionary hope that was started when Jesus came onto this planet over 2,000 years ago, that's going to be brought to its full completion one day at the second coming, when we're all brought up and spend all of eternity with Jesus. And so today I want you guys to take comfort in the fact that despite all of the crazy and revolutionary changes that are being brought on right now, we can take hope in the fact that one day we're going to be part of a revolution, that's going to be complete and unlike anything that we've ever experienced, because it's going to be brought about by a God who's able to do the impossible. Thanks for tuning in today, guys.